Shalom everybody, Rabbi Shapira here. I pray for everybody to have a blessed start for the year 2026. But before we leave 2025, I've decided to release this video for you. It's regarding the meeting between Benjamin Netanyahu to President Trump. What can we learn from this meeting? I want to show you something today, very briefly, in prophecy. I urge you to read The Fall of Edom, The New Hamas, and prepare for my new book, Milchemet HaEmunah, that is available now for pre-order. There are a few things that were clearly made by Donald Trump that you should pay close attention to. Number one, Hamas. He said that Hamas have to disarm, something that is not yet to occur. Number two, the second thing that is mentioned by Donald Trump is Iran. An imminent attack on Iran, an imminent showdown is coming between Iran and the United States. And number three, Turkey. President Trump says Turkey and their leader, good friend of mine, and he have no objection for them to be part of Plan 2.0 for Gaza. What does that mean? And what's the connection between Iran, Turkey, and Hamas? Those three things appears to be completely disconnected, but they are connected. I would like to open to you today a chilling prophecy from the Zohar for the days before us, so that you understand what is coming down. A great showdown is coming down between the sons of Ishmael and the sons of Esau. Listen to what the Zohar is telling us. The Zohar is telling us the following, and it's found in the Zohar Hadash, Parashat Balak, if you want to look it up yourself. It says that there will be a final war that will be divided into three parts, like World War I, World War II, and World War III. But in the final stage, it is the sons of Edom who will come and will take control of the Holy Land. This is something very important that you need to pay attention to. And then during this time, they will take control of the land between 12 months to 3 years. The rabbis are not very clear on that. This prophecy is repeated again by I, the Gaon. It's very important that you understand what is leading to Gog and Magog and why the events that are taken right now are leading us straight to the finality of Gog and Magog. The final stage of Gog of Magog is a war that is going to be breaking inside the land of Israel, where a foreign entity will take possession of the land. That is not Israel itself, but somebody else that will take possession of it and will go up against Jerusalem. And they will be successful in doing it between 9 months to 3 years. And that, friends, is going to be leading us to the finality of the coming of Mashiach. Listen to what it says here. I go on, make a very point clear, and it says, therefore we see that the kingdom of Edom will rule the land of Israel. And when we see it, we know that the coming of the Messiah and the redemption are right here before us. This is, friends, a shocking prophecy for all of us to understand. There is going to be a battle that is taking place. And again, the Midrash is so clear on this, between Persia and between America. I want you to understand this is one side of the equation, and you have to understand how it's connected to Gaza. In Gaza right now, there is an international force of nations that are going to put on the ground with weapons, and it is including more than likely Turkey. You wonder how the trouble will burst from the north. Now we see the master plan before us. And it is chilling that the United States of America is supporting us. We heard it today from Donald Trump. He supports Turkey to being inside the land of Israel, the same people who call that for Israel. More than likely, although it sounds like a science fiction event, here is what's going to take place. An international force will be placed in Gaza, and somehow this international force, more than likely, will lead to some sort of a rebellion and riot inside the land of Israel. I believe that this force, although this force is adversarial force to Edom, okay, we're talking now about Ishmael being inside the land. And Donald Trump says, well, they are my friends. No, they're not your friends. They seek to destroy Israel and America. But Psalm 83 is clear. The alliance has been made in the heaven. It will be short-lived until this alliance will turn and explode in our face. So we're going to see in parallel, those two events are parallel events. Establishment of international force in Israel and a war that is going to take place between the United States, yes friends, United States and Persia. Here we go. The next round that is coming before us will involve the United States of America. That is a sure sign of prophecy. When we see that take place, and at the same time an international force inside the land of Israel ready to cause chaos in Israel, we know that we are entering the final days before the coming of the Mashiach. So what is it that we should be watching for right now? Number one, a final battle that will start between the United States and Iran. That, friend, is a battle between Esav and Ishmael that has to take place. At the same time, Ishmael is going to be awakened, and Edom is going to be awakened. It's amazing. We're talking about international forces of both Edom and Ishmael together in Gaza right now. You found it amazing? It is. You found it confusing? Don't get confused. Those forces are coming against each other, with each other, causing a mixture and a chaos in the world in the last days. And what's going to be the outcome? Those nations, Paras, Persia, Ishmael, and Edom, the nations, going to go at it. And somehow, for a short while, they're going to have alliance against Jerusalem. But this alliance will not last, will not survive. And that, friends, will be the sure sign and trigger for the coming of the Mashiach. Watch out of the plan. Watch up to who is part of this plan, and understand that this event is going to take place in parallel with an attack in Iran and with Iran. Those events in parallel because they are clearly connected to one another. So what were we to do? To look to the heavens and call for the Mashiach to come and sustain Israel and the Jewish people in these last days. I'm Israel Chai. I hope that you understand just a little bit more how close we are to the end. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to add. Listen to what our Rabbi says. In the last days, the kingdom of sons of Ishmael and the kingdom of Edom will come together against Jerusalem to do the war. And in those days, the sons of Ishmael will be able to take the land. I pray that this prophecy will never happen. May it never happen as we returning to God and calling upon God. Let's get ready for the coming of the Messiah.